Welcome back. Voters in New Jersey's 11th district are about to head to the polls on Thursday for a special election in the race to replace now Governor Mikie Sherrill. Progressive Ana Mejia, who won a closely contested Democratic primary earlier this year, will face Republican Joe Hathaway as Democrats hope to continue their trend of overperforming in special elections this year. Joining me now with more from the big board is NBC Chief Data Analyst Steve Kornacki. Steve, talk to us about this overperformance trend and how significantly would Mejia need to win in order to add to it?
Yeah, Mel, I mean, the trend is very clear at this point. We've had a half a dozen congressional special elections, House special elections since Trump came back to the White House. In all of them, Democrats have done double digits better than they did in the same districts in the 2024 presidential election. So this election in New Jersey's 11th district, which is going to be on Thursday, a strange date for an election, I know, but it's going to be on Thursday this week. To set this sort of backdrop for this, Mikie Sherrill, the current governor, she represented this seat. She obviously had to give it up to become governor. It's a Democratic-friendly district. In 2024, Kamala Harris, the Democratic candidate for president, won this district by 9 points. Now, Mejia, the Democrat, is pretty far to the left, endorsed by AOC, Bernie Sanders. She's running against this her Republican opponent here. He is a suburban mayor in Morris County. In a neutral political environment, nominating a candidate as far to the left as Mejia might really be sort of testing the limits of a district like this for Democrats. But that's where these overperformances that we're talking about come in. So keep that in mind here. A 9-point win in this district for Kamala Harris in 2024. These are the other special elections that we have seen now to the House since Trump came back to the White House. And I mean, look at this here. It started. This is in April of last year, right? This is in a district in Florida, a district that had voted for Trump by 37 points in 2024. The Republican won the special election, but only by 15. That was a 22-point shift in the Democrats' direction, right? Same day, different part of Florida, 30-point Trump district, won by the Republican by 14. 16-point Democratic overperformance. Here in Virginia was a district that Harris had won by 34. It's a Democratic district, but it got much more Democratic in the special election. 50 points. Again, that's a 16-point shift here. An 18-point shift. Look at this, a 13-point shift. These are all in the Democrats' direction. And then just last week in Georgia, again, there's a 37-point Trump district. The Republicans won, but only by 12, a 25-point shift. The average shift that we've been seeing in these special elections is 18 points in the Democrats' favor. So, again, the backdrop for this election here in New Jersey, you're talking about 9. That's what the Democrats won it by in 2024. The average shift has been 18. If this form holds on Thursday, the way we've seen in every other race, it's going to be an absolute blowout for the Democrats. Now, the question is, does that mean something for November? What Republicans will say, and Democrats to a point will agree on, is that at least some of this, a good part of this, is a result of a turnout disparity between the two parties. The Democratic base much more motivated to get out there and vote in any and every election right now than the Republican base. So in a lower turnout special election, that can sort of exaggerate the effects there, make these things look extra good for Democrats. But I think what Republicans have to worry about is this. This was Trump's first term. This was House special elections in 2017 and 2018, leading into that 2018 midterm. We saw something similar back then, right? I mean, these were, for example, it's going back to 2017, 9 years ago. Here was a district that Trump won by 27 points in the 2016 election. In the special election, the Republicans only won it by 7. You were seeing, there were a couple exceptions here, but you were seeing similar shifts back then. And, of course, what did that produce in 2018? That was the blue wave midterm. Democrats gained 40 seats, and they won the House.
Wow, fascinating stuff, Steve. Thank you, as always. And we'll be right back with more Meet the Press Now. Stay with us.
We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.